question is, are you ready?
What's going on, Crema de Nona? How are we doing out there today? So, it is another fine Friday. Hopefully you guys had a phenomenal week. Looking forward to an amazing weekend.
Wait.
Oh, God, here we go.
It's my last day. For those that know Spanish, today's the last day for Julio. Or I should say July.
July, yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't that, like, Roman?
Well, I'm Puerto Rican, I don't know. Maybe we were Roman. I thought it was Spaniard. I don't know.
Because remember, they added those Julio and Augusto and
Yeah.
all those other ones. You know, that's way back when. That's a guy that got stabbed by his brother, so...
All I know is that agenda that has cobwebs in it, it says July 31st today, and it's the last day for July 2020. So,
All right, guys, a moment of silence. Not everybody is going to be writing his name after today until next year. All right, well, that's enough. So,
Happy
anyway,
Friday!
Yay! Happy Friday.
we are here with Marcella, and I'll let you say the last name because I'm not going now.
So actually, I have 3 last names.
Well, you're in America. Just use one.
I just use one. That is my husband's. So it's Marcella Vasconcellos. Some people think it's Vasconcellos because it has a double L, but in Portuguese, double L's has just L sound. So it's Vasconcellos.
Vasconcellos.
It is
Just
on the
Marcella
ticker,
is
so
fine.
if you want to know how to spell it, if you're going to send her a letter, it is actually right there, right now. So
You can actually win a contest. There's a lot of letters in her last name, so the more letters in your last name, the more you win, I think. No? Something like that? I mean, that's pretty long.
maybe,
Yeah, it is,
yeah.
Yeah, I would probably
Maybe we'll have to
win.
do that. Like $50 for each syllable.
There you go.
Ooh.
She paid. They paid.
Oh, no. That's not fair.
So, anyway, yeah, we've had some shady stuff going on around here, and we brought the perfect person on to help take care of that. Shady. It's shady.
He used the
You
shady
were
part.
sewing up the facts the other day, so it's like, what's the matter with you?
Yeah, you know, I don't get to play with that with mine. So, you're with a company,
Yes.
got you covered,
Yes.
and you guys handle pretty much South Orlando area, Central Florida, all the way out to the Space Coast.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you got...
But we do want to say hi to Andres.
Yeah.
You don't say Andres, right?
We say Andre.
Andre.
Yes.
Andre. Hi, Andre.
Hi, babe.
Oh,
Yeah.
leave that for later.
And what happened was he had to go to work, so which is better because we actually have the boss.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's actually working, so I don't have
She's
to
like,
go
oh, no, I got that Crema thing to do.
Yeah.
That's tough work, so I'll handle that in the air conditioning. So
Exactly, yes.
yeah, we don't want to stress you out.
Oh,
And
no,
we used to wear orange, so everybody thought we worked for her as well. So she was bossing us around everywhere.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But now you guys are actually matching.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
a red here.
Well, we have our red to remember everybody deployed, and
All right.
orange is a form of red with just a little tint
Yes,
of some yellow
exactly.
into it.
There you go.
So she's celebrating with us, but
Yes.
yeah, we
Yeah,
love our
yeah.
veterans, and if you know a veteran, think a vet. And
Yes.
with that, tell us what you do. What do you got? How
Okay.
long have you been in business?
All right, so the franchise, we are part of a franchise. The franchise is in business over 25 years, all over the US and Canada as well. Our unit is brand new, so we have 3 years actually. And we work with all type of window coverings, so from blinds to shutters to custom drapes to motorization. So all of our products we can motorize and we can integrate with Alexa or Google Home or any voice assistant that you have. I did brought some samples to explain a little bit better about what we do, and
Let's do the first one. What we got? Let's see. I'm excited.
So the first one that I brought is a Roman shade. So basically, just for you guys to understand, it's not all blinds. So we have blinds, we have shades, we have shutters, and we have drapes.
Well, I'm kind of blind. Does that count?
So you can that doesn't count.
No. Okay.
Yeah, we sometimes go to places and they're like they're the blind guys. I'm like, not exactly. So blinds, they actually feature veins or slats that rotate to control light. Everything that doesn't have veins and slats is considered a shade. So a shade that it's made of a fabric or a soft material. Blinds are made usually with like wood or vinyl or aluminum or metal or whatever.
We're not being tested on this, are we?
Yeah, just after. Yeah, so after.
Okay.
Yeah, just, you know, take notes.
Wait,
take notes,
we are
kids,
being
take notes.
tested? I was just saying thank you to God.
That's why you call her when you want to know the difference of
Yes.
something, and then you want to tell your wife, "Oh no, honey, I know all that stuff."
There you go. Yes, you just call. Yeah. Okay, so this is the first product that I'm going to show you. So this is what we call Roman Shade. So Roman Shade, because it's a shade, is made of fabric. This one is a cordless lift system, so you don't have any cords. You're just going to pull it. And then if you want to raise it, you're just going to raise it. You can stop in the middle if you want to. You can go all the way down. You can really do whatever you want with it.
Oh, so you just okay?
Hold
So you
on.
guys see that it's down. Now, I'm over here. I don't have to actually.
No.
You see how it goes up?
Yeah, it goes like
You don't have
super
to pull a
easy.
string or.
No, nothing. So
Anything
you
like that.
yeah, so you do have a little bit like a pull ring over here just to make it easier, but you don't have to use that if you don't want to. You can use just the bottom rail over here and that will be fine. This is like really light actually.
And that's great for, especially if you have children, because the old system has strings all over the place. I think you can fly a kite with it. There's so much
Yes,
string.
exactly, yes. So this is what we recommend for child safety, or even if you have pets in your house.
Oh yeah,
Like
child safety.
cats
Oh, the
and those
dogs.
things?
Yeah, I got
Dogs,
two of them that
yes.
like to
Yeah.
wrestle, and they get into the curtains,
And then, they get
I got to
like
replace
in
a
mess.
rod.
Yes. So
Nice,
this is
nice.
great for child safety. So this is what we call a Roman shade. Of course, that this is just one fabric, but
And
you
is
can
this,
do it
this,
any
is
time.
this,
So that goes back to like the Julio and Augusta and all
Yeah.
that. So it's
And
that
this-
kind of shade.
and this one, is that heat
So
heat
this will
resistant
have
or,
yeah.
or darkening?
So it is, yeah. So this one is not a room darkening. This is a light filtering. So you
Light
still have light passing through it. But you can also add a liner on the back, and the
Mhm.
liner is what defines if it is a blackout or not.
Okay, gotcha.
So for instance, for a bedroom, you usually want to have a really nice night of sleep. So then we add a blackout. In any fabric, we can add a blackout.
Okay.
And then when it's down, you have no light passing through.
Great,
Just
awesome.
small gaps on the side, which is
Can't help that part.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a Roman shade. Then I also brought what we call transitional shade. So this is actually one of my favorites. So transitional shades, it's also a type of shade. Now this
Oh,
is
look
not
at
anymore a
that.
fabric like that one. This is actually 100% polyester with a vinyl coat. So that makes it super easier for you to clean and to maintain. And it also helps you a lot with the heat control too.
So now this one, I see you got the
So this
thing
one,
to move
yes.
it. Is that something you can pull from the bottom too? And
So this one, it's not available for cordless. So this one you have the option for continuous cord. And this cord is actually child safety too, because this one,
It doesn't go that low.
it doesn't go that low. And this one we actually attach on the wall. So this is just loose because we don't have any walls in here. But if you have a wall, it's actually going to be attached on the side. So you don't have any worries with, like kids hanging on it and everything else. This product, I actually like it because you have the option to leave it open and still have a view.
Mhm.
And then when you need privacy, you're just going to close it. And that's it. And then you have like full privacy. So that's what I really like about it. You can have a better light control on it. This is the perfect product because it combines the functionality of a blind where you can control light. in a
And
shade.
if you live downtown in one of those city condos or whatever where your neighbor is right on the, how about Chicago? You could actually reach in and knock on your neighbor's
Yes.
window.
Mhm.
That's it.
That's
You got any
perfect
sugar?
for that when you're walking
Yes.
around in your shorts enjoying your morning coffee.
Yes.
You don't have to upset your neighbor.
Thank
Yes,
God you're
there
at
you
least
go.
walking around in shorts.
Or if he's walking around in shorts, yeah. Buy them for him.
So this is really nice, and also you can always go like all the way up, all the way down. You can stop in the middle open, you can stop in the middle close. It's really up to you. So it offers you a lot of functionality and light control. We also have the option for a room darkening, but it's not gonna offer you a full blackout. It's gonna make the room dark, but it's not gonna be like 100% of darkness. So this is transitional shades.
Your favorite.
My
One of your
favorite,
favorites.
yes, is what I have in my house. So it's definitely my favorite. Okay, now
Oh,
this
and
one.
it does look like Andre is watching.
Oh
Oh,
god.
isn't he supposed to be working?
He was supposed to be working. What are you doing? Like, go back to work. Like, don't.
Yeah, we're busy here, man.
We're busy.
Don't
I'm
come-
working. Don't you
Don't
say I'm
come
working?
home till the job is done.
Yeah. Okay. Hi. All right. So go back to work now. Okay, so this one is a woven wood.
She is a boss.
Yeah, someone's gonna slip in the couch tonight.
Uh-oh.
So no, I'm kidding. I'm joking. So this
Actually,
one,
he did put that. He's not brave enough to tell you anything because he will sleep in the sofa.
Oh, okay, there you go. He knows me. This one is what we call woven wood. So woven wood was a really thing on the past. Now it's coming back, so it's actually made of natural fibers. It rolls up and down just like Roman Shade, which was the first one that I showed you. This one actually does have a cord, and all the products that has a cord, they actually come with this little sign, which is basically telling you that is a warning saying about, child safety. You can buy something with a course, but just make sure that on the contract it's gonna have an extra thing just saying that it's your responsibility about child safety. But this one we can make cordless. We can make with the same cords of the Transitional Shade with the continuous cord. We can make motorized, whatever you want to do with it. So
motorized is cool. My son just bought a house
cool.
and he has it. And
so this one is just like the Roman Shade. The difference is that it's made from natural fibers. So you're gonna have wood, you're gonna have bamboo, you're gonna have a linen, you're gonna have like different types of options over here. This doesn't offer you a lot of privacy as the Roman Shades.
I was gonna say, if you guys notice on the camera, you can see my hand. You can see us behind here.
Yeah. Shadow. You can see
exactly.
Like a shadow.
Yeah. So this one doesn't offer you a lot of privacy, but you can also add a liner.
But then again, if someone's looking that hard through your windows, you might want to put the dog outside.
Oh, yes, definitely. Call 911 just in case. This one is the woven wood. And then I also brought... Okay, so I'm going to show this one first. So this is what we call a cornice. So this one doesn't move. A cornice is what we call top treatments. So it's what actually we put on top.
What is it called? I'm sorry.
Top treatments.
No,
and this is a cornice.
A cornice.
Yes. Cornice or valance.
Whatever
is easier.
Oh, okay. I've heard valance. Okay.
So cornice is actually made of wood. So it's actually a board, as you can see, really sturdy. A valance, you don't have this part over here. Mm-hmm. You only have the fabric hanging. This is the main difference about a cornice and a valance. So this is a cornice. The cornice, you can play with it. This is just like square and linear and straight, as we call it. But if you want to have in arch shapes, or if you want to have it, with some deco, style, you can have it. You can play with fabrics. This is just one fabric.
You can modify it.
You can modify it. You can customize whatever you want to.
So any color, any design.
Any color, any design. You can play with fabrics. So you can have, for instance, fabrics on the sides and then a fabric in the middle. We actually did for a customer. She wants to do kind of like a Texas style. So we did just a plain fabric. So we
bullhorns and barbecue.
So she has like a leather couch, and like all those accents and wood. So we actually just use like a plain fabric, and in the middle we put a leather accent, and we put a Texas star right in the middle. So she'll love it. It looks really nice. So you can really customize whatever you want to, and you can add, like those cords is what we call leaf cords over here.
And remember the ongoing thing, 10% off if you put a picture of myself and Julio right in the middle of your cornice.
There you go. Yes. If you do that, that would be awesome, actually. We have to work on that.
Yeah.
That would be a really good idea. Okay, so this is a cornice. So we don't do only things for inside the window. We can do those type of decorations for the outside as well. In Florida, we have a lot of windows with arches.
Yes.
Sometimes people don't like arches and they want to hide the arch. This is a nice option. So you can have a product and then you can have a cornice to hide all that arch.
If you're hiding the arch,
I would have just bought a house without an arch.
Yeah, how do you do that? Because some of those arches, like I have arches in the front of my house and they're about like this.
You have to go with what we call eyebrow. So the eyebrow arch is not like the half a moon. It's like more like an eyebrow. Okay. So that one you can cover with a cornice. The half a moon arch, then we have different products that we can cover that.
So I have to have a custom cornice.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so this is a cornice.
Then I want to know. Put it through the comments whether you're catching this on the replay or not, because I do see them. I want to know how many of you knew what a cornice was.
I know what a valance was.
I
There
knew what
you
a
go,
valance
yeah.
was. I didn't know what a cornice was.
Yeah, and usually people don't know the difference.
And the other fancy word I know is a duvet. I can't go much more into detail on that. I know it's something you throw at the end of the bed because that's what I've been told. But
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
see,
Basically, yeah, this is kind of. Like
I sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
You sound
doing
smart.
a good job.
I know. I've worked hard at it. It doesn't mean I'm smart.
You're smart. Come on, you know you are.
Right.
Okay, so okay, I'm gonna show you this one first. So as I mentioned, we can motorize products, and we can motorize any product. This one is actually operated with a battery. I have this option, but I don't really recommend doing this option. So it's basically like 8 batteries. You have to replace it like every 2 months. This is like super hard. When you do the math, actually it doesn't worth it. So usually what I recommend is a different type of motor.
Thank you for that tip, because
Don't worry.
it makes sense. Like, okay, you like it, but it's going to cost you in the long
Yes,
run.
exactly. And you have to replace it every 2 months, basically. So, you know, it's not really. So usually what I recommend is different types
so 8
of
batteries
motors.
every 2 months. Yeah, I guess
And you're
you're
more
talking
than just a
about
window.
$12-15 a pop.
Yes, for like one window. So,
Yeah.
you know, and you're not going to do that only one window. You're gonna
No,
have more,
so you have you'd actually hook that up to a continuous power source?
Yeah, so actually we have different types of motors, and one of the motors that we have is a rechargeable motor. So you don't have this anymore. The motor is inside. Actually, this one is kind of like open over here so you can see it. So you don't see the motor anyway. It's going to be hidden over here in the headrail. But the rechargeable option, you're going to have a tiny little cable on the back. You're just going to plug a recharger, plug in the outlet, leave it for 6 hours. And you're going to have to do that once, twice a year. So it's
that's better.
so much
Once
easier.
or twice a year?
A year, yes.
So pretty much when they don't work, you plug it in.
Exactly. So we usually what I recommend is that you don't have to wait all the way to the end for the battery's dead. Basically, as soon as the shade starts to go like really slow, you can already recharge it, but the shade will beep. So every time then you try to move the shade, it will beep. That's the time for it to recharge.
Okay, so if it's beeping, so it'll give us a warning because
exactly, it will.
It'll
It's
move
not gonna
slow,
be like a
and
surprise.
to me that would mean, oh, we're gonna have to plug it in any day now. Yeah, I'm still not gonna get up and plug it in, but when it doesn't work,
exactly.
when it doesn't work and my neighbors start complaining, then it's okay,
Exactly.
fine, we gotta get my shades working again.
Exactly, yes. But this one is just a sample, so it's nice for you to, you know, to kind of like have an idea how it works. So this one we usually put on the back, so it's hidden, so you don't see it if you're using the option with the battery operator. This is a remote control. This is the simplest one. So it's just like a tiny little remote control. You basically have 2 buttons, up and down. So you'll press the button to go down, and it was supposed to work. I just tested. That's why we don't like to do like live stuff. Okay, I'm trying again.
You don't like doing live stuff. That's where the fun is. We don't.
What?
You think we know what we're doing?
There you go. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
So you can stop whatever you want to. You can keep going.
Oh, that's cool. It's like little membranes inside.
Yes, I'm gonna explain about this product now. That's why I'm opening basically. Okay, so this product actually has this what we call Honeycomb Shades. Actually have this tiny little cells inside. I'm trying to show the camera. So it has this tiny little cells. So this is the best product for heat control. So this tiny cells works as an extra insulation for your house. So actually the place in the house that you're losing more energy is the windows. Every place you have a glass.
Especially if you have old windows.
Exactly. So this is really helpful for I don't know, like you have a room that is getting really hot. This is going to help. And if there's actually studies that show that if you have honeycombs with the dual cell, which is this one over here, you have 2 tiny little cells. All the windows in your house, you can actually save up to 40% in your energy bill, which is a lot. Yeah,
that'll help pay it off.
Definitely, it will.
That'll pay for the batteries.
That will pay for the batteries. There you go. So this is a really nice option.
That is really cool. And I know you guys might not be able to see it on there, but it's actually a fabric material. It's like soft and it's actually nice to touch. You know?
It is, yes. And you have different options of colors and textures.
Is it room darkening as well, or just
you can have a room darkening?
You can have a room darkening.
You can have a room darkening and a light filtering. So the nicest thing also is that on the back, so this one is actually gray, but on the back is white. This is actually also to help with the heat control. So white basically reflect light, so that will also help. the good thing also is some HOAs request that all the front, at least the front of the house, should be white.
White, same color.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even if you want to play with colors, all types of honeycombs, they will be one color on the back and then one color on the front, and the back will always be white. So you can have two different rooms, and you
so
can
you can
have
do a white on white if you have to.
exactly, yes. So that's the nicest thing about it too, and this will help a lot with the heat control. Those type of shades, they're actually love it or hate it. Some people doesn't like the look because it's all pleated. Some people love the look. I think it's more about the benefits of it. So heat control, it's definitely the best. Blackout is one of the best products as well. Because the gaps
if you
is
like,
really
if you
small.
like paying higher utility bills, then
Yes.
go for the look.
Yeah.
There you go, exactly. Okay, so this
I don't
is
want
one.
to pay all that money to OUC myself.
Yes.
I love OUC, but I don't want to give them my money.
Exactly, yes. Okay, now I'm gonna show, so this is actually a new type of honeycomb. So this is actually not functional, but at least I can show you guys. So this is the same thing as that one. You can also motorize.
Oh wow, that's like a that's like the big daddy of that last
There
one.
you go, yeah. So this one actually, you can see that the pleats and everything else, all the cells are actually bigger and boldier. So if you're looking for, an extra look, something a little more sophisticated, you can go with something like this.
So that's horizontal. Do you have it vertical?
Yes. So if you want to match, for instance, you have a sliding door, and you want to match that with your sliding door, we have the options to do vertical as well.
Oh.
And then same thing, it's gonna just slide to the side.
Gotcha. Nice.
That
It's
is
nice.
pretty cool.
Okay.
So if you're looking to hide stuff, you could put it in there. I mean, you saw those
Yes.
holes. They were
Those are really
Pretty
good.
decent size.
Yes, it is.
Then you gotta remember. Then you gotta remember you put it there.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes.
well, you could black it out with like $100 bills and stuff.
Well, so Tommy, we know that there's convenience. You can go to, these depot places and these
We don't
high-low
wanna say the
places,
name.
right?
Yes.
But give them the benefit of choosing one of these as opposed to one of those.
So I think the main reason is that quality, basically. So those box stores, those big stores, they usually don't focus in quality. They focus in like quantity. So they just want to sell you a lot. Also, those are custom made for your window. So that one is not custom made.
That's the number one reason, because every one of those is 36 by
standard,
72 or this by
Yes.
whatever. Yeah.
So then what you have to do is when you have one that is 36 by 72 and your window is actually 35/7/8, it's not going to fit. And then you have to cut by yourself, and this is like a mess. And you have to install by yourself. Most of the times you can hire the installation, but you can install by yourself. That's kind of like their idea. Those are actually made for your window. So we don't have, for instance, anything in stock. It's
And
not
then-
that I can just tell you something that I
Everything
have
is
in
custom
stock.
made.
Yeah.
Everything is
So you
custom
can also have that option if you want the look to be inside that
Yes.
window, or if
Outside.
you want it to go just on the outside so it's like
Yes.
flush with the wall.
Exactly. And also, yes, so windows usually they're never perfect on level and square. And this is
It's
also
like a new house because it still got to give and
exactly.
Why
Sometimes your
why is
sill
something
plate,
crooked here?
yes, and sometimes the sill plate is not on level, so you have like a sill plate like this.
Mm.
So going with a custom product will also help you to hide those imperfections in your windows. So that's usually what I recommend. Also, all of our products, they have lifetime warranty.
Oh, wow.
This is for me what
Not
is
a limited warranty like the others.
it's like lifetime warranty. So if anything happens, the manufacturer will cover everything. We work with over 25 manufacturers. So all the manufacturers that we work, they have the lifetime warranty. That's our main reason why we work with those manufacturers. We don't like to work with manufacturers that are gonna offer you like 5 years warranty. So that's also one of the things. If you have buying all of those stores and something happens with the product and you try to call them, they're gonna say, yeah, just come over here and buy a new one. So
You have to reach our customer service department.
Exactly,
Because of
yes.
what's going on, you'll have to wait a longer than expected wait time. But aren't you tired of hearing that?
Yes, exactly. And that's the thing. So that's usually what I tell all my customers. You're hiring me for a reason. You don't have to deal with the manufacturer. So if something happens, they just have to text me a picture. I will deal with the manufacturer, and I know exactly who should I speak with. And usually manufacturers that we work with, they're really fast and easy to work with. So something goes wrong, they're like, if it is a replacement part, they're like, I'm gonna ship the replacement part today for you,
So
and I can receive it in like 4 days, and then I can.
we were having a little conversation, and also we forgot to thank you for being such a great guest with Crema de Nona from
Thank
the
you.
time we started Crema de Nona.
It's my pleasure.
Like 20 years ago. You talked about the way you do business now because of the Heineken.
Yeah, the
right?
Heineken. There you go.
You can actually make this very comfortable for people if they feel uncomfortable.
Yes.
In regards to, like, if you do me a favor and measure the inside from here to here, point A to point B, C to D, you can actually help somebody.
Yes.
Get measurement. They don't want you. I don't know why they don't want you guys to come to the house because you want exact measurements. I can measure, but maybe some people just don't know. I don't got a measuring tape, but hold on. Let me.
We can measure.
And again, as you're measuring, she can bring other options that, again, inside the window frame, outside the window frame, all that kind of. So there's other variances, so you might want to.
Yeah. So usually what I recommend is when we are doing a virtual consultation, I always ask, at least send me a picture of the window. Okay. Because sometimes you have a window and you'll have the idea to mount something inside the window. And especially for like old houses, the window is so narrow, we cannot fit something over there. We have to go outside. Gotcha. So it's important for me as well to understand how the window looks like so I can, guide you to the better option. Gotcha. Yeah, so this is one thing.
Now, you guys do stuff aside from homes, apartments, condos, and all that stuff. So, say I've got a friend of mine that has like a jet. I don't have any friends with a jet, so
they do.
If you guys know anybody that has a jet that's looking for a friend, me and Julio are looking to go. We're looking to go out to like Vegas.
Yeah, there you go.
Yachts. They do planes, yachts. I mean, these people are famous.
So you can handle all that, and you've done those jobs.
Yes, we did. It was actually a really fun project to work with. We have a customer that we did custom drapes for his house. He has a 2-story ceiling, so it was like really big drapes. It was, I think, 20 feet wide by 24 feet long, so it was like really big.
Outside, right?
Yes, and it was.
Well, you mean that's not standard?
That's not standard at all. And we have to do a motorized track, and he was able to control everything with Alexa. So even when he wasn't home, he just used the app, and he was like, "I want to close this drape," so he just pressed the button. That's it.
He was show off.
Yeah, he was just showing off. Yeah, and it was fun because he actually liked her job so much that he actually called me and he was like, "Well, do you do like jets as well?" And I was, "Wow, we can, because it's custom made.
We
can
now.
basically do everything." And so then we met him at Kissimmee Airport, and he showed me he has like some really odd pink drapes on it. It's like, that's not for me. I want something, clean and, easier to maintain. And I want blackout because when I'm traveling during the day, I want to have a blackout. So we actually measure everything. We were able to just do everything exactly as he asked for. We actually did some extra improvements. So we add, like extra Velcro so he can really close it tight because the old ones didn't have those Velcro. So it looks like it has like a huge gap in the middle. So we were able to help him out, and we can help, if you have boats as well. We have products that are like waterproof that we can put on the boats.
Well, you mentioned one for outside, so it's got to be weatherproof.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Oh, so we could even, I never thought of that, but your patio area.
So we do exterior, yes. So exterior, if you have like a lanai or a patio, you can also have the screens for the exterior that rolls up and down. You can have them motorized or manual. Everything will depend on the size of the opening. Wow. So if you have a big opening, we can handle with just one piece. We have shades for exterior that can go up to 32 feet wide, which is really big.
Yeah, that's huge.
So we can work with just one piece. Of course, that a piece this size has to be motorized, otherwise it will be too heavy for you to, open and close. Right. And
maybe you need a fitness program.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, you can try. Like it's your workout to open and close. So we do have those options, and we even have the options to have like a wind sensor, so if you start to get windy, it's gonna like close or open automatically. You can have a sun sensor as well, so when it has like a lot of sunlight, it's gonna close automatically. So you have all those options. Yeah, it's really nice.
This is so cool, man.
It's super cool, yes. And again, you can integrate everything with your home automation. Or if you don't have a home automation, you can control with your phone.
On your phone?
You're going to have an app.
So pretty much most of the styles, I know James was asking as far as with the vertical for the slider. So just about everything you showed us today, you can apply one way or another to it?
So it's not all the products that we can do on vertical, but Honeycombs is one of the products that we can do. Roller shades, which is just like, I didn't bring anything because roller shades you have to have installed it to really like work it. Samples like this doesn't work really well. But roller shades that rolls up and down. You can also have the option that is what we call panel track, which is basically like panels that slide to the side. So this is more, it's like a modern look. It's easier for you to clean and to maintain.
So does that actually close like how the sliding door does? So it goes in front of you?
Just like a sliding door, exactly. It's going to close it like this.
Oh, wow. How cool is that?
It's really cool. And you can match with your window. So if you have a roller shade in your window, you can match with that. You can have vertical blinds, of course, if you like it. It's not my favorite product. You can have shutters. So if you like plantation shutters, you can actually have plantation shutters that will slide to the side, or that is what we call bifold, which will basically like fold and slide to the side. So you can have that option as well.
Wow, that's cool.
You can have drapes. You can have what we're doing a lot actually for customers is products that actually don't slide to the side, goes up and down for sliding doors. So for instance, even the Transitional Shade, the second one that I showed you that had the stripes, we did it a lot for sliding glass doors, especially if you have a nice view. Because when you want to have a view, you just roll all the way up. You don't have any stacks on the side. You can, hang pictures on the side if you want to. It's not like a vertical blind, for instance. Then when you slide to the side, you have the big, like stack with all the slats. So you can have like all the view of the doors. So that's usually what a lot of people are going with because it's a really modern look. And then can match with the rest of the house too.
That's awesome. See, James, you could be the first one with those panel sliders or whatever else they got on your block. So
you can, yes.
Everybody will keep up with the Jameses. All right.
I like Jameson.
So yeah, you can enjoy your Jameson while you're enjoying your view.
Exactly, yes.
So we're getting close to just about out of time. So Marcella, this was absolutely awesome. Andre, get back to work.
Yes.
But a lot of cool stuff. How can we get a hold of you?
So you can reach us by phone. You can reach us by email. We actually offer a free in-home consultation, so it's free, no cost at all. Just give us a call. Our phone number is 407-984-6226. My name is Marcella, and my email is marcella@gotchacover, which is the name of the company, .com.
Kind of catchy, got you covered.
Yes, because we got you covered, So, and we offer this free consultation, so we will go to the customer's house. We will take out the measurements.
Zoom or phone or video.
We can do virtually as well. So if you rather to have just a virtual consultation, we can do that too. We can teach you how to take measurements for us. I can do an estimate, no cost, non-obligation estimate. So I will send you everything, and as soon as you say, let's do it, we place the order and we do the installation. So we are a full service company.
And how long does it take? So you get all the measurements, everything else, we decide what kind of covering we want. How long does it take before it's actually put on, before it's ready?
Yeah, so usually I ask 24 hours to make the quote. So, sometimes I can do it at the same day. Everything depends on what the project is. As soon as you say, let's do it, it's about 4 weeks to have everything installed. Now, what we do for especially like new homeowners, if you don't have any type of window covering in your window, like if you don't have any blinds, for instance, we offer temporary shades, which is basically paper pleats at no cost. For the customers, at least you can have some privacy while you're waiting for your products. Shutters, Plantation Shutters specifically, is about 6 to 8 weeks. So it takes longer. It's a product has to be made like from scratch. They actually build your window, and then they build the shutter inside the window. So that's why it takes longer.
Which one's the fastest one? Do you have one that's like fastest?
So
Home Depot, but you have to.
No.
But it won't fit your window.
Hit him.
Don't say that word. Don't even say the name.
You know better. And the only reason I say that, if you want fast and quick and cheap, that's where you go. You can never have quality and top-notch product and the best customer service you're going to get and everything else.
A lot of people staying home.
And again, it's not going to fit when you go to the box store.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Yes.
And so Transitional Shades is the faster for now. It's about 3 weeks to have installed.
Okay.
So we are having everything shipped for us in like 7 business days, and then we receive everything, we can install it. We are really flexible, so we work Monday to Monday. So if it is easier for you to have an installation on a Saturday or a Sunday morning, or even we do a lot of commercial places as well. So sometimes commercial offices, they rather us to install during the night. So when they're closed, we can do that too. So we're really flexible. Yes.
Awesome.
All right,
Excellent.
all right.
Make use of her. They have some awesome stuff. And again, I know it doesn't always translate going through the camera, the stuff you see, but it is some really cool stuff. Even touching it, you feel how good it actually is. And like I said, you got that friend with a jet or a yacht or whatever.
Yes.
I'd like to be their friend too, but we can get the covering and everything done on that as well. So
yes, and we are going to offer 30% discount for everyone from Crema de Nona.
Crema de Nona.
It's
You
a
heard it
special
here first.
discount.
make
You
sure
heard
you
it
mention
here
you
first.
heard it on this
Rob
at
and
Crema de
Julio.
Nona. And yeah, usually Rob
Oh,
and
wait,
Julio
wait,
just
wait,
get 10%,
wait,
but
wait.
this gets 30%.
No, that's an extra 10% with our picture.
Let's not push it.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
let's keep with the
Yeah,
Okay.
and if you have looked at the box stores, they aren't they're cheap all the way around, but it's not necessarily the cheapest to buy the stuff. So you're still going to pay for it. Have it come out. It's going to fit your window.
Yes.
Get the exact product you want. Let the product do exactly what you want it to do,
Yes.
and you get to save 30%. So if you think it's cheaper to just go there, I'd like to see the difference between what everything is. So
that cheaper can become expensive because really, if it
Exactly,
doesn't fit right,
'cause-
something goes wrong, it's guaranteed for life. I mean,
and we've all had those in an apartment or somewhere we've been where you go to pull it up, and after
then it
about
just-
3 months you pull it, the string goes flying, the thing doesn't either get stuck up or stuck down, or how about this when the blinds
Oh yeah, that's
go like that?
True.
So
Or
it's
just
a mess.
updating, yeah.
Make use of her. This is some really awesome stuff, and we're gonna have her put all the information into the chat so that that way it is there. And guys, we're just about out, so we're gonna catch you on Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock.
I'll see you next month.
Yes, no more Julio.
No
It
more
is now
Julio.
gonna be Augusto. So we're gonna catch you guys then. So we got something really cool for you. We always got something cool for you. I don't know about you guys, but I learned something new every time that we have somebody on, and that's what I think is the most awesome thing about
Yes.
since we've been doing it this way is we find out all that stuff that you just don't always get just through regular networking. So
That's true.
anyway, guys, we love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock.
A prayer for everybody. It looks like that storm that's coming through is going to be good for Florida in a way because it's staying on the East Coast. So anybody that's gone through it, we're going to pray for you guys and no damage. We don't need no more harm to us as it's going on. So, Isaías, adios.
Adios.
Thanks for watching. See ya!